gonna be fixing our sprinkler. So this right here is the old bit. This is the old bit right here. As you can see, it cracked because there's like some wire that came through. But I mean, that's gonna be a later date thing to address because, well, we actually need an actual plumber for that. I just know a few things, so I'm gonna do what I know how to do. So I'm gonna walk you through how to cut this, the stuff I use. But yeah, so I got all the stuff I need to fix it and start cutting the pieces. So let me go grab those. Oh yeah, this came from on top of here. It was like this. So what I did was, because how this whole part broke, I was like, yeah, it just might as well replace the whole thing because I'm not really too sure what to do. Like, because if I cut it right here, I'm not too sure how I managed to get this part out of here. And if I did same here, same thing. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just get like a whole new thing and let's redo it. So you're gonna have to go grab the other stuff. I already started cutting like the piece for right here. Yeah, I cut it with this saw right here. Yeah, not we have a circular saw, but I'm not really too sure how to cut circular things, so just gonna do the hand saw. So let me show you how I cut the stuff.
Where is it?
Okay, over here. Okay, so how I cut the stuff for this, because let me go grab the other piece. Okay, so these right here, as you can see, are basically the same size. So how I did that was I figured out. You can see I oh, marked the line where how far it goes into there, and then I measured how far that goes into there, and that's like a 15/16 of an inch. So then after that, I added them both together because, well, on this part there's two of these curves, and I just added that together. Then I measured the space between them like this. Just measured the space between them, and I saw that how much was it again? Well, let's see. It was one. Which one is it again? I think it was one. Oh yeah, 1/10/16 of an inch. So I just added these together, and then it came out to be two. No, 3 inches and 8/16 of an inch. And then I cut that, and I measured that amount on here, and I cut it. And then that's what I'm going to do for, um, give me a second, this bit right here. So I measured how far it is right here between here. Then with the new parts, I measured how far they go on the pipe. Then I found that, here it is. How far they go onto here. So that one of the elbows like goes this far, and then this bit right here goes about this far on here. So that's how much I'm going to cut off. Because currently oh, actually that goes farther on there, so you remeasure that. Okay. Well, you need to redo that because it actually goes a bit farther on there. So let me just mark this. Has been marked. Need to get this off. Huh. Okay. Well, I was gonna use this to use these plumber pliers right here to get this off. Okay, there we are. Okay, as you can see, this is the one at how far it went, but it actually goes this far onto there. So let's measure that, see how far. And oh boy, it's kind of hard. It goes, uh, oh yeah. Wait, this is the wrong side. Okay, so it goes 1 inch, then 1/16 of an inch in there. I already have that measured out like that. Huh. Okay, well, that's fine, because I do have it as 1 inch and 16th. See, that measurement I just took right there is this one right here. So, oh, this one right here. So I think it's fine. Yeah, I'll do. I added them both together, and they equal 3 and then 3/12/16. So now I just got to cut that, and I already measured it. So, yeah, I did most of this off camera. So, yeah, real simple. Yeah, I just got to cut right here. So now I just got to go back over here and cut it with the saw. Okay. So I'm just going to hold this down. Oh boy. I'm going to cut on this line right here. Okay. That's good. Then now that this is cut, got to clean up the edges with some sandpaper and a file. Yeah, it's kind of like a lot of back and forth. So I'm just like, use this, clean up the edge inside of it. Okay. Then take the sandpaper. Let's see, about like 4.5. So yeah, what I'm just doing right here is fixing my sprinkler. And yeah, our sprinkler, so our grass looks much better because watering it with the sprinkler attachment on the hose is just very inefficient. So that's what we're doing. I'm just measuring the stuff right here, see if it fits. And I'm just dry fitting this together for right now. Then after that, I'm gonna glue it together. And yeah, this one's just a tad bit shorter because you see, but probably because this one's just longer. But it's fine. So now, next thing to do is measuring this bit right here from here. But this one's gonna be a bit different because, well, I sawed it off. So let's measure that. This, yeah. And okay. Okay, so I need to go grab some sandpaper and like clean up that so it goes on much smoother. Let's see. Can I get this back off of here? Yeah, I should clean up this a bit better because it's kind of on here. What can I do about that? Okay, if we had some of these with teeth on there, this one isn't exactly big enough. Okay. Okay, what tool can I use? Okay. Yeah, got this stuck on here. Need to find something else I can use to get this off. Okay. Give me a second.
The same tool right there. The one.
This one, it doesn't work because look, it's just
And it's up.
a tad bit smaller. No, it's too small. Okay. Yeah, no, not even spinning. Okay. Not spinning. Need something with teeth. No, it's not even moving.
Tools can do work with it later.
No, I need to take it back off because I gotta put glue on next after this. But I need to measure it so it's good. And this needs to go in here fully, but it's not come off. Okay. I'm gonna break this. How can I get this off of here? Probably a screwdriver.
Maybe put something like in there and then tap it and pull the thing up. Or double D 40 maybe.
Okay.
Double D. Yeah, I want to say come back for you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some WD-40. Yeah. Yeah. You know. Yeah, you just have to do. Oh, here. Okay, yeah, that work. What is it? Oh,
Double D?
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's gonna try some WD-40 on here.
Keep talking a minute. The pause the video.
Okay, just don't want to make any run down into here. Yeah, then once I get this off, got to clean off with some rubbing alcohol. Get rid of the WD-40. Okay, use you. I'm gonna try the threads too much.
Keep telling them about when you win projects someday you run into other issues.
Okay.
Talk about that.
Yeah, sometimes when you're doing into issues like this. Yeah, it happens. I've been spinning.
Hey, keep turning again, same direction. Yeah. And lift up.
This is man, I'm not even getting it all straight. Okay, there we are. So let's just let it off with WD-40.
So, what am I going to use that again?
Yeah, just use the WD-40 uh to to get it off there because it like helps get stuff off. Just to roll it up. So now I'm just sanding all of this previous glue that was on here off. Um, hey, you always got to make sure to clean up the surface so that the glue actually sticks on there. Okay. Okay. Feels pretty smooth. Okay, just gonna want to do a bit more on the bottom. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. The, yeah, just like share it with someone who like probably needs help fixing their sprinkler, so they could just learn to like do it themselves, or if they're kind of interested in stuff like this. Oh yeah, and then also I found out the reason why this broke. It was because like on our system, there's like one of these valves right here on the outside. Then there's also one on the inside too. Then the one on the inside, it's like allowing small amounts of water to get through, and that's what causes the old pipe to crack on here. Don't exactly have it over here with me currently. Okay, just ensure that this won't get stuck on here again. I think I'm just gonna put a bit of WD-40 in here. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna push this down right here for now. Then let's see. Gonna thread this in and see how far, how big of a piece I will need for this. Okay. Ooh, that's honestly a bit farther than that is. Okay. Let's see. That's 3/15. No, three. So 3 inches and 15. Uh, yeah, three. So 3 inches and 15. Okay. Just gonna write this down on a piece of paper over here. So 3 inches and 15 sixteenths. Okay, now let's take those bits off and see how far they go into the pipe. Maybe just might make it. Nah. Yeah, I think I might just make it a tad bit shorter, just by a bit. Okay, well, I'll just do this. Okay, that one goes there. And this one, how far it goes in there is going to be, it's like kind of in the middle. Let me show you. You see how it's like kind of in the middle there? So we'll just round it up to 15/16 of an inch. So let me go write that down. So actually, let's just make sure this actually goes in there that much. Okay, yeah. 15/16 of an inch. Okay, plus 15/16 of an inch. Then plus how much? Probably gonna be the same amount. Oh wait, here it is. And which one's gonna go over the bend? Yeah, you and that. Okay. Then this one I'm also guessing is gonna be like 15/16 of an inch.
There's a kid.
Yeah. Just yeah. So I'm just like a kid learning to do stuff like this. Because honestly, it's really good to have skills like this. Because it could save you some money and then also you learn something new. Yeah, let's say 14/16. 14/16 of an inch. No, let's make that 15/16 of an inch. Yeah. So 15/16 plus 15/16. So now I just got to do the math. So that's going to be 30, and then over 16, and plus 3, 15/16. That equals, so it's going to be 45. And so 5, and 4, and 16. That's 60 goes to 45. 32. Yeah, just 32. And he goes into 32. 2 times 2 is that. Okay, that's gonna be 3. Okay. What? Okay. Oh, okay, that's gonna be 5. Okay, I need to redo that. Because, like, currently I'm doing over here, like, the fractions to see if this will fit together. And I think I'm kind of doing this a bit wrong. So, let me show you what I mean. Okay. Well, let me. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's. What do you say? Okay. Oops. Okay, so let me just redo this. So 30, 16 plus 3, 18 equals. Okay. So that's gonna be 45, 5, and then over 16. Then we're gonna make this mixed number. Then that's gonna be 32. That goes 2 times. Plus that's gonna be 5. 5. Man, now it's gonna be 13. Yeah. So that's gonna be 5. So 5 inches and 13/16. So I need to grab my measuring tape and then do that. So 5, 15, 16. Okay. So 5. And then that's 8. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Just gotta make this mark.
I think they say measure twice. Not once.
Yeah, so there's a saying that says measure twice and cut once. Because you always want to double check. Because this is 5 inches and 13/16 of an inch. So yeah, almost close to 6 inches. So next, got to cut that. Oh yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, and if you guys find this stuff interesting, I usually do stuff like this on my channel. Yeah, I do a lot of things. Cleaning cars, looking at vehicles, seeing cool vehicles. Oh yeah, that kind of reminds me. Like a couple days ago, saw this lady and she has a Ineos Grenadier. You guys ever seen one of those? You should definitely look them up. They're really cool vehicles. And I said I do car cleaning and I might get a potential job with her. So we might be cleaning an Ineos Grenadier soon. So yeah, next thing to do is clean up all this edge right here because you want this stuff clean. Oh, oops. Okay.
21.
Hmm?
At last at 12.
Oh yeah. Gotta do this quickly because I got some class today. So yeah, gotta finish this up, glue the stuff together, clean this up. Okay, need a file.
I'm thinking of doing it from new people.
Oh, really? Okay. So yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm fixing up our sprinkler system so we can water our grass because planted some grass seed and want it to look good. So yeah, and watering it with the hose is not really all that easy. So gonna fix this up. Yeah. Then okay, yeah, that should about do it. Okay. All the pieces are over here. So let's fit this together. It's always nice when something goes together pretty good. See? Next step is gluing this together. So, first of all, it's still on me. So first, because of how this threads into here, we're gonna put some Teflon tape onto it so that none of the water leaks out. So just unscrew that. And we're gonna want to put a good bunch on here. And then, yeah, let me tell you this. So the reason why this broke was because on our sprinkler system right here, there are two valves. So there's one inside, then there's one outside to turn off the water out here. And then that valve on the inside is letting water through. So I'm gonna need a plumber to fix that. But this stuff right here is pretty simple. You can like do this at home by yourself, like with absolutely no knowledge. And I didn't look up a video to do this because I just like looked at it like, oh yeah, this goes there, that. Yeah, not really all that hard to figure out. I mean, our system's pretty simple. Okay, so we're gonna thread this in here, not misthread it. Okay, good. Then we're gonna tighten it down using this plumber pliers. I'm gonna want to get this pretty tight. I mean, not too tight to the point of, oops, breaking the plastic, but tight. Because it's gonna be like under like 70 plus pounds of pressure. That's how much psi of the water is 70 pounds. So yeah,
So,
no, it's actually not all the way. Okay.
that's why the burst a bit too much.
No, it was actually because the water kept on coming back up through here. Okay, so now that that's on there, so this one goes here. It's pretty good. So we're going to be using some medium clear PVC cement. So gotta be kind of careful with this stuff because if you get on your hands, gotta wash it off immediately because this stuff dries quick. Okay, you want to be careful. So we're gonna want to go like this. Smear it around like that, not too thickly. So let's clean that up a bit. Then do the inside. Then put this together. Oh, like that. I want to clean off this excess, so I'll be right back. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna use that one with the rubbing alcohol. This one's just, yeah, this cloth right here is just like a trash, like one of those cloths like in the garage that I have with that. It's just like trash essentially. Okay. That one's cleaned off, looking good. Then next, it's gonna be this elbow. I don't want to make sure it's like, oh yeah, gonna get to it. Actually, you should probably take this off. Okay. Twist. Okay. It's obviously kind of on here. Whew.
Somebody again, tell yourself.
Yeah, this definitely needs some WD-40. Then time. Oh, we got some time. Mm,
Keep going.
yeah. I should measure the first time I put this on here. Yeesh. Yeah. Okay. There we are. Oof. Okay. Gotta clean this off. Gonna use some rubbing alcohol to clean off the WD-40. Then we're gonna glue it onto there.
Go. Use alcohol.
Because like to get rid of yeah, I'm using this to clean off the WD-40 because you want the glue to like really stick onto there. You don't want it to not stick properly. Because if you do, it'll start leaking on you. Okay.
You're two new people, so say window again.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys. Like, so yeah, what I'm doing here is like cleaning up. I mean, no, sorry, fixing up this sprinkler so we can water grass. And it's about that time, and yeah, just fixing it. So just cleaning off this coupling the sleeve with some WD-40 because I'm gonna put some PVC glue on it. So just do that, and then that. That went together pretty easy. Okay. That's on there. I want to use you. Okay. And then it's also good. Make sure you're the right one. No, I was just making sure it's the right one. This one doesn't isn't hard to put back in there. It's easy. Yeah, you always want to double check. You want to make sure this is the right one because I have a good amount of these small ones around here. And then once I finish with this rag, just gonna throw it out. Okay. Next is gluing these elbows together. Oh boy. Then gotta make sure this one's on here straight. Okay. Yep, that's straight. Okay. So next is these guys. Make sure these are all the way in. Okay, then you. Ah, geez. Okay, put these on here. And there we are. Clean up the excess. And then that'll do it. I mean, we just gotta wait 2 hours for this to cure. And after that, we'll be all good. Get back in business. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And follow for more. Thank you for watching.
Can do. I think it try can do small follow-up video.
Okay. Oh yeah, and once I this finished drying, we're gonna do a small video on how this turned out, and we'll show the sprinklers working.